Okay. All right. So today we are here to talk about intro to essential oils. And I'm going to start out with why I started using essential oils. So pretty much my story. Started about 5 years ago. I already had autoimmune disease. I was a fairly decent eater as far as I knew, but obviously I found out that autoimmune is actually a part of not taking in what you need. So my friend was on a different path, and so we were both investigating different things. I was investigating paleo, so a better way of eating, getting rid of your carbs and that kind of stuff. And she was pretty much bedridden and was looking for ways to help herself, and she was looking into the essential oils. So we decided that we would investigate things for about 30 days, and we did, and then we'd get together. So she then started doing paleo, and I ended up starting essential oils. So I did not go into using essential oils to start a business. That just happened, and we'll talk about that later. But really what I was trying to do was to fix my autoimmune disease, as well as my son has autism via his 6-month shots. And we were trying to help him with everything that we possibly could do. Okay, so that is basically how we started. I have had amazing results with my autoimmune diseases, and energy and body aches and so forth. Everything has just been amazing. Sorry, I got to turn off my phone. That was loud. Let's turn off the volume. There we go. Okay, so that's how I started. And then we're going to go on to my little PowerPoint and get that going so that you guys can see a little bit of what I'm going to be talking about. Okay, so you should have a little screen up that says, why did I start using essential oils? Okay, I gave you my story a little bit. So it has been 5 years, and the Lifelong Vitality Pack has been a change. It's just changed our lives just beyond belief. I can usually run circles around children. I have the energy to keep up with 300 kids at camp, overnight camp for 5 nights, better than even teenagers do. They can't believe the stamina that I have. My joint pain is completely gone as soon as I started taking it within just a couple of days. All right, so so why would we want to use essential oils? So the most intriguing thing about essential oils is that we're taking something that's natural. It produces stuff to support our body, and the body can easily digest it, okay? It can utilize it and everything. Essential oils don't change our body or our cells, but they support and balance our bodies, which are an incredible, they're just incredibly intelligent. It's just, it just blows my mind, okay? In addition, because we are only using small amounts, they are incredibly cost effective. So I used to have to take the kids and run them to the doctors for this or that, right? Well, we can use one, for instance, the Melaleuca on my feet, because I had athlete's foot from camp, and you're in wet sneakers from 4:30 in the morning till 11 at night, and I ended up with athlete's feet. I went to the doctors, you know, which is my $35 copay. They gave me this little prescription, so this little itty bitty tube, you know, $50 because it's non-generic. And then I went through it in a week because I have size 9 shoes, and you couldn't refill it. It was going to be $450 to refill it. Obviously, I wasn't going to spend that. So it dawned on me to look in my great little book that I have, right? I'm like, oh, gee, why am I not looking at essential oils? And sure enough, Melaleuca takes care of athlete's foot. So it helped to support it. I just put 2 drops on each foot, rubbed my feet together, did that 3 times a day, and within 3 days, it was completely clear. Now, what do I mean by cost effective? The drops of Melaleuca are 6 cents a drop. okay? I'm using 2 drops on my feet. That's 12 cents. 3 times a day is 36 cents times 3 days. It was a lot cheaper than $35 plus the $50 prescription. So very cost effective. So possibly one of the best things that oils is that you will also reap a variety of health benefits. So for example, many are familiar with using lavender. I would assume that a lot of you guys have used or heard of lavender for restful night's sleep, great for relaxation. But did you also know that it soothes the skin? And if you have a rash or you have, say, an insect bite or something, you can help stop the itching and help with sneezing and everything just by using your lavender. So often with medication, the opposite happens, right? We are left with unwelcome side effects. So the essential oils are pretty amazing. And if you can put in the chat box something that you are curious about, that would be awesome as far as what you think you might be able to benefit from. All right, so what are you hoping to learn from this class? Oh, and I should tell you, in the comments is a brochure that I'm kind of going over, so even if you don't have your computer open right now, you can, I guess I have a couple others that just jumped on. You can also download that or print it off, and then you can write comments on there. You can put you listen to this again or print them off right now and just make little notations on there of things that are important to you, okay? So what are you hoping to learn this class? I would love for you to take a second and either write it down or put it in the chat again and let me know what you might have that you want to learn in this class. I could try and unmute you guys and see if there's anything that you guys would like. All right. So is there anything that I did unmute y'all? Is there anything that you guys would like to learn or are hoping to get from this class? No? Okay. Well, you guys don't have to be shy, but go ahead and use your chat box and we'll keep going. Okay, so some common things that people would like to know is how to get more energy, how to have better sleep, and so forth. So that is something that a lot of people are looking for. I don't know why I didn't just, I got to make sure I get these all muted or I'll end up having mute all there. Bob, is that you on there? Okay. Noel's on.
Hi, Kim.
Hey, Brenda, how are you?
Okay.
All right, perfect. Hope your daughter will have to send her out this because I see that she started her wholesale account the other day. So we'll have to send her out this so that'll help her with her journey as well. All right, so if you see in the comments there again, we have the Live Naturally brochure that I put in there so you guys could open that up as well and follow along with me. That'll help you guys know where we're at, okay? All right, so again, so some of the things that are important is sleep, rest, oh sorry, that's the same thing, energy. That's going to be very annoying. I hope you guys can't hear that. My computer keeps signaling. All right. So I'll be excited to shed some light on these type of things as well as some others since you guys didn't put anything in the chat yet. So we'll just keep on going, okay? All right, so if you can see on my list, I have the head tension, how to have healthy hair, nails and skin, respiratory support, and emotional health. So we deal with all these as well as so many more. So I have so many resources to help you guys with, okay? All right, so what are essential oils? Essential oils are powerful aromatic compounds found in the seeds, the bark, the stems, flowers, and other parts of the plant, okay? and they're extracted and distilled for a variety of health benefits. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's very confusing to me. All I know is they work. Okay, so enough said with that. All right. So what are the different ways that we can use our essential oils? Okay, so I like to put this in first so that you understand right away how you can use these. Now, some of you have some oils and some of you don't, but you can use them aromatically, okay? So if, as you can see right here, I think, can you see my diffuser? Let's see. There's my diffuser, guys, and it's always going. That is aromatically, right? It's going to open up my airways. Right now, it's keeping me calm and uplifting my mood, and it's also great for my concentration. So it's also smells amazing in the air. So I can use it aromatically, okay? Great way to use it. It is also the safest way to use your essential oils. Not that all ways are. Ours are particular. Very safe always, but this is a great way to even use it for a newborn. You don't necessarily have to put the oils directly on them. You can just use a diffuser. Say if they're congested, you can just sit next to the diffuser and it will help to open up their airways so that they can breathe. You always want to have a diffuser because there's so many great benefits from it. All right. The second one is topically. So topically, we use it for soothing. It's soothing not only to our skin, but to every cell of our body. So these actually go in and they're beneficial to our bodies, our cells, okay? So we dilute because it helps to weigh down the essential oils, and we dilute with something called fractionated coconut oil. Oh, let's see. Oh, I gotta turn it around. That's backwards, okay? And it helps to absorb better into the skin. So if I put my oil on, then I'm gonna put a little bit of fractionated coconut oil on it as well. And because they're volatile compounds, what's gonna happen if you don't use this is most of it's gonna go into the air. All right, it takes 20 seconds to enter the bloodstream. Oh, sorry, 30 seconds to enter the bloodstream and 20 minutes to service every cell in the body. So you really want to weigh it down to get it into the body. It's all of the compounds, not just half of them. Okay, so that's our fractionated coconut oil. And then thirdly, we have our internal use. Okay, so it's very helpful to take these essential oils internally. Now, this is only specific to doTERRA essential oils. I would not use it with any other oil. Okay, these are already tested and true that they're safe to do so. It's great to help boost that immune system. Okay, so 80% of the immune system is in the gut. And so taking the oils in a capsule is a great way to target and support this type of our system, that part of our system. Okay, so what I do is we have veggie caps as well, and they're pretty little. I mean, well, they're regular size capsules, see? So I would just take that apart. I would put the quantity of oil that I want in there, drops, right? Because we usually say 1, 2, or 3 drops. And then you would take it internally with some water. Usually 6 to 8 ounces is good, just like you would a normal capsule. The other way I like to take it is in my water. So we only use stainless steel or glass because we do not want to pull the petrochemicals out of the plastic or styrofoam and then ingest them. And because these oils are so strong, they will pull the chemicals out of those and then you'll ingest them. So I have spearmint in mine currently, and I love spearmint. So, okay. So let's get on to, I'm sorry, I think I have so many windows open here. I'm trying to keep track. Currently, and new participants will be muted. Okay, yes. All right. So, let's go on to the next one as soon as I find where I'm at. All right. So for many of you that have already experimented or experienced our peppermint, and normally if you've seen me at a vendor event, you've already experienced the peppermint. So I actually just had peppermint in my hot chocolate. So I love peppermint. It's very uplifting to me. It's very clean. I also like to put it on my hand, rub my hands together, and breathe in deep. And if you really want to open up the lungs, you can just put your hand together, you know, and oh, it just cleans all the way down. You can feel it. All right, great to put on. It'll help to cool you down if you get warm in the summer. So great way to use always and internally, okay? So that's the 3 ways that we use our peppermint oil. So if you look over here, our peppermint is equivalent to 26 glasses of peppermint tea, so 1 drop. That's how potent these are. So they're 50 to 70 times more potent than the dried herb itself. So you get a very strong result every time. That's why you only need 1 to 2 drops because they are so strong. So a great thing to know about the oils. Not more is better, like we're normally see here in the United States, right? We always supersize everything. In oils, we don't supersize, okay? Less is best, okay? All right, so then we're gonna go on to our On Guard. Now, On Guard here, and hopefully most of you know what this one is. So this is one of the reasons our oils are effective is because they have the ability to cross the cell membrane and support us in the deepest levels. So the oils can help clean the toxins from our cells and help protect our cells from threats like viruses and bacteria. So our On Guard is an awesome choice for protection, especially when it's cold and flu season. So I love this. It's got a little bit, it's got some clove in it. So it's got like a cinnamon, it's got a Christmas smell to me. Cinnamon and wild orange. And so it's got some really great oils in here. And clove is one of the highest antioxidants. So On Guard is your one for protecting the body and building it back up. Okay. Right now, I know that the schools are having some great difficulty with absences. I think one school in Rochester Hills has over 100 kids out. So now would be a really good time. Cold and flu are still going around big time, that you guys get your On Guard out and be using it every day, okay? All right, so what, oh, I didn't go to On Guard. There's On Guard, sorry. Another way that On Guard comes is in our soft gel form, okay? So this is the one that I recommend everybody has on their shelf. So this is something that you will take when you are feeling like you're coming down with something, or if you've been around a lot of sick people and you want to make sure you don't come down with it, okay? So these are little capsules, gel caps, and they're pretty little, see? We recommend these for ages 6 and up, and you would take them probably 3 to 4 times a day. And if you're starting to feel that scratchy throat or whatever, and it will help to turn the, I had to be careful, I don't know who you're going to send these to, but they'll just help to turn the body around and make you start feeling better, okay? And there's the soft gels for you. Let's see if I can position that a little bit better, sorry. All right, so what is the, one of the best things that I love about doTERRA is doTERRA started 10 years ago, and when they officially launched, it was a huge need for a higher standard of the essential oils, okay? So if you look at this little diagram here, we have the biggest circle is synthetics, right? So we have lots of synthetic type of oils out there. So those are called fragrances. And you find them all over the place. You find them in your laundry detergent. You find them in all of the candles. You find them in foods. Okay, then you have the food grade, which, you know, that would be like your vanilla. You can find peppermint at the store, that kind of thing. You have your therapeutic grade as well. And the therapeutic grade is ones that you'll find at the health food stores, okay? And then you have your CPTG, Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. So how do I get you to understand what this is? So if you were to go and get real maple syrup, okay, even in Canada, you know, they have great maple syrup, right? And you know it's just divine. It can be a little bit more expensive, right? But you take it, you eat it, your body knows how to use it, and as long as you don't have a sugar problem, right? It's amazing. Then you can also go and buy Mrs. Butterworth's, and you can get that for like $2.99, and there's no maple syrup in it whatsoever, okay? It is a high corn fructose syrup, artificial flavor, artificial color, etc. So it is very much the same in the essential oil world. The oils found on shelves are not real things. So everybody is trying to get on the bandwagon now that doTERRA has just plowed through the essential oil company. I mean, we are the most sought out essential oil company there is. And so everybody wants a little piece of this. So everybody is trying to make an essential oil that they say is pure, but in fact, they aren't. So you guys have to be really careful. So you need to make sure you're looking for CPTG, Certified Pure Therapeutic Oil, okay? doTERRA's oils are certified pure, therapeutic grade. We are the most tested and the most trusted brand in the world, okay? In addition, we source our oils from all over the globe, okay? So where they are grown indigenously is where we get our oils from. Our practices are not only sustainable for the plants, but they're also sustainable for the people, okay? So, and that brings us over to what does it mean to have certified pure therapeutic? So we're very pure and we're safe. We're free of the filters, the pesticides, and the foreign contaminants, okay? And we undergo stringent third-party testing, okay? And then they are tested as well as in-house so that you know that they are completely clean, all right? And then they compare both testing, all right? We also carry the GRAS license. We have to pay extra for that, but we want to make sure with the FDA that if we say it's internal, they say it's safe for you to take it internally, okay? That being said, we'll move on to the next part. Oops, okay. So another great thing that I love about our oil is the co-impact sourcing. Now, some of you may be familiar with fair trade. That's the same thing. So you're not going to understand our terminology, co-impact sourcing. It just means that we go in and we help them to help themselves to have a better life. And when you're purchasing the products from doTERRA, you're also going to be helping them literally change their lives. So one drop at a time, we help to change their lives as well. We provide all kinds of funding for them. We do wells, we do schools, we build health clinics. We do whatever that community is needing so that they can better their lives by producing the highest quality oil that they can for us, okay? So I personally love ordering these oils every month because I know when I do, I am helping some mother somewhere feed their child or send them to school, okay, or whatever else they need, okay? All right, so then we're going to jump on over to, if you check this slide out, this is a great little one to get a snapshot of, but what lavender does and so forth, okay? So get those pens and papers ready and let's start writing down what these oils do. All right, this is lavender. Lavender, you know, is all things calming. So if you've ever experimented with a deeper sleep, cranky baby, skin irritations or burns, and a natural antihistamine, when you get this oil, diffuse it for just a few drops a night, and you will get a more restful sleep. Great for your little one, great for colic and so forth. As far as a burn, it helps to soothe and heal that burn. I had one, oh, it's almost gone, on my finger the other day from the oven. It's right here. And I instantly put peppermint on it first. Peppermint will hold or pull out the heat of the burn. And then I put lavender on, and it, you know, within an hour, I could put it even in the water and I didn't notice it. So that was pretty nice, okay? So then we're gonna go through our lemon here. And here's our lemon, all right? And lemon, this is very powerful. Simple oil that will help you keep you healthy. A truly lemon helps to alkaline your body. So I love to take and put this in my water. It does, like I said, alkaline your body. Alkaline bodies are less likely to get sick, okay? I can't tell you the last time I have been sick. And we have many kids, and I work with kids at church all the time, and I'm constantly on the go. And I really, in the last 5 years, can probably tell you I've been sick once. The acidic bodies are what can encourage disease. So you want to add a drop or two of lemon to each glass of water. Make sure you're using glass or stainless steel, okay? Lemon's also great to clean your rings, your diamonds. Just put 1 drop on there, use your toothbrush, and it's like better than brand new. It's amazing. Great to clean off hard watermarks on your refrigerator where your ice maker is. There's so many uses. You can actually clean your counters, making it into a spritzer bottle, okay? Then we have frankincense. Frankincense is the king of all oils, okay? Oh, there it is right there. Okay. And it's the most precious oil, okay? Frankincense is multifaceted, that we often say, when in doubt, use your frankincense. It's, like I said, known of the king of all oils. Its ability to help protect our cells and to rejuvenate them. So what you will do, use it for is, you'll use 2 drops under your tongue daily to prevent disease and to help support the liver. So you just open up the bottle and drop 2 drops under your tongue. I don't mind the taste of it. It is a little woodsy, but it's not an overpowering taste whatsoever. Most women add a few drops to their moisturizer, okay? So it's great for a youthful glow, and it helps to combat scars and wrinkles, sunspots, etc. It's also incredible for respiratory support. The sky's the limit for Frank, and I suppose I could go into a lot more if I want to look in my book for you, but those are the basic things that I use it for. It's great for acne. Yeah, so the list goes on and on. All right, then we have our Melaleuca, and Melaleuca, I kind of already gave you my testimony with Melaleuca. Now I'll give you my husband's. So Melaleuca is a tea tree, okay? And if you look on there, it says tea tree. Hopefully you can read that, yeah? All right. And doTERRA is changing the name of this to tea tree, but it is a tea tree that is, oh shoot, I can't even read that. Let's see if I have another Melaleuca over here, the bigger one. Yeah, okay. So it's called Alternifolia is the type of Melaleuca that it is. So there's over 90 some different types of Melaleuca, but the common folk just hear tea tree and they think it's okay to take it internally. Well, it's not. doTERRA does have the supplemental facts box on there. There you go. Supplemental facts box means you can take it internally. We are going to be changing it to tea tree though, because the FDA thinks that it's just confusing the population, and they should take caution on all tea tree and not take it internally, even though ours does have the GRAS license. So the FDA does understand that ours can be taken internally. But everybody takes what we're telling everybody. You can take ours internally, and then they go and buy something on the shelf at the store and they take it internally, and it's actually poison. So you have to be really careful. Please do not go and get something else and say, well, Kim said I can take it internally. Only doTERRA's, okay? All right, so the most, well, this is a great, valuable tool to have in your household. The Melaleuca is. It's used to clean and disinfect things. It may be used for cuts and scrapes, and it's also can be added to your shampoo if you have dandruff. And it's also great for your gym bag, okay? So again, for that athlete's foot. It's not just a cleaner for the outside of the body. You can also use the Melaleuca to clean the inside of the body. And so it helps to support that immune system. And it's a great oil to add in your veggie caps. So we do use the essential oils, the Melaleuca, in our veggie caps with Flume, and that would be to support the immune system if we're coming down with something. It's also great for cold sores. So all those things are viruses that are running inside your body, and you need to clean it out from the inside out. But when you start a cold sore, you can take and put your Melaleuca on a cotton ball or on a tissue and just put it on the spot. And you just do that throughout the day when you start to feel it coming on, and it should not even scab. Within 3 days, if you keep doing that, it should just disappear. But if you take it internally, it will help to curve that virus that's going on in the inside of you. All right, then we have oregano. And oregano is a natural antibiotic. All right, so it is a powerhouse, okay? So you can use this in cooking as well as a natural antibiotic, okay? You will find this one will come in handy when and if you get sick, okay? It's also the oil of choice for skin tags and warts, okay? We add it to our soups and sauces as well, but you only need the tiniest amount. Sometimes it's a half a drop. So how do you do that? Well, you would take a toothpick and pour out a drop and just put your toothpick on it and then put it in your sauce. Stir it around, let it set for a minute, and see if that's the flavor you want, okay? So be careful. Like I said, less is best, and remember, they're very potent, okay? So then we have our Breathe. Breathe is another oil that you should diffuse immediately. Immediately at night, or you can also use it with your lavender if you are congested, okay? I guess I should go through some of my slides here. All right, there's Breathe. So it will help to open up those airways. Great to help support the body with people who have asthma or just have that common cold, okay? Somebody who's snoring, it's also good to help open their airways, and it will help to calm down that snorer, okay? If something ever smells too strong to you, like for a little one, I would never put this directly on their chest. I would either put it on the back of their shoulder blades or on the bottom of their feet for wee ones. Okay, so it's still going to do its job even if it's farther away from the nose, but you don't want it to be overpowering. Okay, and then we have our Digest Zen. Now, Digest Zen comes a couple different ways too. Here's our Digest Zen. And now this is our tummy tamer. Okay, and Digest Zen also comes this way. All right. So it does have a black licorice taste. I love black licorice. I grew up on Good and Plenty, so I'm good with black licorice. But if you're not, you can take the soft gels, okay? So the digestive system is kind of like the mom of the body, okay? And when mom isn't happy, no one is happy, okay? So this is because you feel good, your feel-good hormones or immune system are most of the neurotransmitters are in the gut. So taking Digest Zen internally or rubbing it topically can help soothe acid reflux. So you'd want to use it up here if you've got acid reflux. But if your tummy's hurting, you can just rub it on the tummy. It's great for indigestion, bloating, constipation, and stomach bugs. You won't ever want to leave home without this oil. So this is one of the oils that I will have in my purse at all times. I do react to different foods, so if I by accident get something, I can go ahead and take a Digest Zen and it will help me to feel better pretty promptly, usually within 15 to 30 minutes, okay? All right, so then we have our Deep Blue. And Deep Blue does come in a different way, a couple of ways too. It comes in a roller bottle as well as a rub and as a polyphenol. So this is awesome oil that is mainly for topical use, although you can diffuse it. This is a lifesaver for stiff joints, okay? Sore muscles, achy muscles, so kiddos that are undergoing growing pains, Deep Blue is amazing. Restless legs, it's also good for that. This oil will replace your icy hot, okay? And it has no chemicals in it. So it's smells a lot better as well, and it's much better for you. A great tip is to apply a few drops of your Deep Blue with fractionated coconut oil to the sore area that you have going on, and then put a warm, wet compress on top of it, and it will help to drive the oil in and get an even more soothing results. Peppermint's also, I forgot to tell you about peppermint, because peppermint's also your driver. So it drives your oils into the body, and then so it makes them go further into the muscles. So if you ever have something that's pretty bad going on, go ahead and put your Deep Blue on and then add some peppermint on top of that to drive it even deeper, even with a wet, warm washcloth, okay? Let's see, I got something in the chat. Do you recommend putting several oils in the veggie cap that you might want to take daily? Absolutely, Noelle, you can do that for sure. I do that actually quite a bit. With Lyme disease, I take a few different oils every day, a couple times a day, and I don't necessarily want to taste them. One's oregano, which is a hot oil, so I do go ahead and take and put them all in one veggie cap in the morning and one veggie cap in the evening and take them. Good question. Okay, so let's see, did I go through all these? I think so. I had the bigger ones out. Okay, so we have a couple other things that we can go over. Balance is a popular oil. It's great to balance the body out. And Dr. Hill says everybody needs balance, and here's balance, okay? So it's very grounding, just like a tree, and many love it, and its ability to help maintain calmness is amazing. It's delightful, diffused, and recommended to apply to the feet, okay, and behind the ears every day. So I put it on my feet in the morning, every morning, and then to help calm me down to go to sleep at night. That's one of my protocols. Aroma Touch is another really good one to have. This one is incredible warming blend. It helps to increase the circulation and to bring soothing relief to muscular support. Also great for those that get migraines. So it's one of the oils that I highly recommend for migraines, as well as a couple others, like frankincense. It's a must. Serenity. Serenity is one that is our restful blend, and that's exactly what I use it for, is for rest, for sleep. So it comes this way, and it also comes in a soft gel. The soft gel is the one we take internally. The oil we do not. So this one here has lavender in it, as well as some other very calming ones like Roman chamomile. So it just brings peace to the mind, and it's just great for stressful situations, anxiety, and so forth. So if you're dealing with those anxious thoughts and you have trouble sleeping, this is the oil that you'll probably start with. Okay. Wild orange is truly sunshine in a bottle. So if you were at one of my vendor events, normally I do diffuse wild orange and peppermint, and everybody loves it. So it's just an invigorating and yet relaxing smell all in one. So this is a great option also for drinking and cleaning as well. And you can switch out your lemon and do wild orange. Wild orange, believe it or not, is antibacterial. Who thought, right? So great to clean your counters with, and it smells amazing. All right. Oops, PowerPoint. Let's see, because I really didn't do half of these, sorry. All right. Okay, so fundamentally, we have a foundation that doTERRA believes in, okay? And we call this our healthy lifestyle pyramid, all right? So does everybody know that our food is fuel? And one thing that I want you to keep in mind is everything that you eat either feeds disease or fights disease, okay? That's one of the things I had to learn with my autoimmune. So there's no neutral. You're either feeding it or you're fighting it. With that in mind, as you drive home and you want to snack or a snack later, choose an apple over those Cheetos, or don't go to the drive-through at McDonald's. You know, carry your raw almonds with you or something like that that you can munch on just till you can get home, okay? So a great thing though is our daily improvements that can make the biggest impact really are our taking our lifelong vitality set. So this one sets you up for a win, as we'll chat about that in a few seconds, but that's something that you want to keep in the back of your mind. One, on top of that, I want to encourage you to move more. So the second thing is, so if we already did eat right, then we got exercise. So we want to make sure that you're moving more. Your body will thrive with movement, okay? Find something you love to do and do more of it. Now, if you're having trouble getting out and about because, you know, maybe you're in pain, try the deep blue. It comes very handy when pain or discomfort might be keeping you from moving, and that's very important to our bodies. Next, keep in mind the resting and managing stress. So the third one up from the bottom have a huge impact on our health, but they are often ignored and pushed to the side because of our busy lives. So balance, serenity, and frankincense can help you maximize that peace and make smooth transitions between work and home. All right, then we have to reduce your toxic load, okay? So this is all our lifestyles. And a lot of us didn't even know we were had all these toxins, right? But we do. So it's so easy with doTERRA, we found. We went home after I bought the kit that I bought, and I just cleaned house. We got rid of all the toxins that were clogging our cells and disrupting our hormones. So all those candles and all those air fresheners and our laundry soaps, and the list goes on, our shampoo and conditioner, our soaps, they all have fragrances in them. And those are phthalates. And those phthalates are disrupting our hormones like no other. So we clean our house, get that all out of there. doTERRA has everything you need to clean your body from head, teeth, and house, okay? This is my favorite thing to help people do, and is to declutter those toxins. They say a pound of cure is worth an ounce of prevention. So it's much easier to live in a way that prevents sickness and disease than to try to fight it after it has set in. So true, right? Okay. All right, so then we're going to go to self-informed self-health care and proactive medical care. So the informed self-health care is understanding what you have to do to better your life, okay? And you want to be proactive about it. So we're going to talk about those lifelong vitality. This is a trio pack that we have right here, and it looks like this when you buy it. All right, it comes in a box just like this. Everyone can benefit from your lifelong vitality supplements. This product sets you up to win with vitamins, minerals, omegas, and antioxidants. So as we age, all of these things begin to deplete in our bodies, and our food doesn't contain enough vital nutrients on a daily basis. So especially since we have polluted our ground with glyphosates. So it is taking out all the nutrients. Our bodies aren't able to break down the foods anymore. These are amazingly made. So we're the only company that actually makes our vitamins for every continent. So our diet is different than somebody's in Mexico or China. So we actually design our vitamins per where you live, because you are deficient in different vitamins based on where you live. All right, so that's pretty cool. So if you notice here, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee on these. So I want to challenge all of you guys to try these. If you haven't already, I know a couple of you are already just started them. And I want to hear your testimonies, as I hear so many all the time. For instance, mine, I had knee surgery. Now this came in the kit that I bought, but I set them aside. You know, I just put them aside because, why? Because I didn't like to waste anything, and I was already using essential vitamins, and so I wanted to finish off what I had. And my knee pain was still there. I'd gone back to the surgeon and everything and said, what in the world, did you fix this? And he's like, yep. And I'm like, well, how come I have just as much pain? And he's like, I don't know, it'll get better maybe. And my friend says, hey, did you start your lifelong vitality pack yet? And I'm like, no. She says, well, and she did not tell me to throw out my vitamins. She just said, Kim, set them aside and try these. And no joke, within 3 to 4 days, honestly, of taking these lifelong vitality pack, my pain went away and has been gone ever since. That's just part of my testimony with LLV. So you have all your 22 essential vitamins and everything. Oh, sorry. In your Microplex MVP over here. It helps to support the immune function, and you have your whole food multivitamins and minerals in those, okay? So 12 servings of fruits and vegetables in there, and they're whole food, no fillers. You have your XEO omegas, and those are your 3, 6, and 9 fatty acids, and 9 essential oils that you should be taking on a daily basis. So it helps to support your mental clarity and your brain functions. It also helps to support the cardiovascular system. So it's a great one to have. And then you have your Alpha CRS Plus. That's your antioxidant and cellular energy. So when you get all like fatigued, your cells are depleted and they need to be pumped back up, okay? So this Alpha CRS goes in and feeds those cells so that you can regain your energy. So like I said, it supports that energy production and supports healthy cells as well. So it is a must-have, great trio, great price. If you try to get these vitamins individually and duplicate them, you would be paying almost $300 to try and duplicate what's in there. So that's pretty impressive. All right, so let's go to the next slide. When you buy these, you do have a chance. You don't have to. You can purchase any of these 3 supplements here, or 3 of these supplements, or just 1, or 3 of the same, at a significant difference. So the Deep Blue normally goes for $60, and you can get it for $20. So it's a substantial savings when you're on the LRP. All right. You don't understand what LRP is yet, but that's okay. Don't worry. I will explain it all to you. All right. We already went through balance. Okay. So how do you get these? How do you get this into your home? So let's just talk a second about that. Anyone can get a wholesale membership. It's similar to what a Costco membership is, okay? Which gives you the deepest discount and exclusive deals. So if you're on the LRP, you have, oh, geez. You will get different discounts than if you don't do LRP, which is called loyalty rewards. But you can either just pick a $35 membership and a la carte what you want, and you're getting 25% off of everything. Or you can pick a kit, which is your best savings. So this one that's in front of you, this is the one that I started with. And as you can see, it comes with quite a bit, and it does come with my amazing diffuser that runs 10 hours, okay? This kit comes with my vitamins, all my personal care products to reduce that toxic load, and the cost is $550, but that is $228 less than what you can buy at wholesale. I mean, cheaper than what I can go and duplicate it now that I'm already have an account with doTERRA. So the savings are incredible. In addition, you can get a $100 credit for future products. So if this is one that you pick to choose to start with, if you haven't already started, you're going to want to go ahead and let me know, and I'll give you the rest of the benefits there. All right. The next one is you can get your Family Essentials kit. This one down here is $150. We call that the small bottle kit. And those are 5 mLs, which is this kit right here. All right, this little itty bitty kit right here. So these are the top 10 oils. Comes in a nice little carrying case. And that one's $150, and you also get the beadlets. So you have the On Guard beadlets and the the peppermint beadlets, okay? And then there's the large bottle kit, and that one goes up with, which is the Home Essentials kit. Now, if you look at that one on the picture, those are the larger bottles. So those are the 15 ml bottles like this, not the 5 mLs, for not triple the price, okay? So this kit is $275, and you're getting triple the amount of oil, plus you're getting that diffuser, which is an awesome deal. So again, you're saving quite a bit of difference. So the Home Essentials kit is Nature's Medicine Cabinet made over, and all you need to add to that to have everything you need to deal with your basic things that come at you and hit you upside your head when you least expect it is your veggie caps and your coconut, fractionated coconut oil. So that would be an amazing way to start as well. You also have an athlete's kit. I've had people start with that too. And then you have the emotional aromatherapy kit. That's for people who are dealing with a lot of different emotions, and they want to have everything they can to battle that as best they can. There we go. Sorry. We then have the Every Oil kit, and now this one is going to be for those that are ready to completely overhaul their life, their family, and themselves, right? And they're ready to really just invest in their health and take action, okay? So I have had a few people do this one. This is something that there's lots of perks with. So if you're interested in starting with that, go ahead and let me know. But if you did get a chance to print off those sheets, go ahead and circle which one you would want to start with if you haven't already, and I can help you get going, okay? Okay, so a couple other things that I wanted to talk about was our loyalty rewards program. So if you notice that the loyalty rewards program, if you start with that, when you run out of your favorite oils, what you can do is you can try new ones, and doTERRA always rewards people for ordering more. So it's like a subscription box, and so many of us have so many subscription boxes coming to our house. You either have food or book clubs of the month, or different subscriptions that you have going on. You save even more when you purchase. Whereas most subscription boxes, you are just paying for a premium for a service. This is a way to get your wholesale discount plus freebies. And I'll go over it thoroughly with you once your order has arrived. I sit down with you and get you to understand all those things. But if you look at this chart here, one of the perks of having your loyalty rewards program or your subscription box set up is you will start earning money back. So all your shipping always comes back in points. So if you pay the $21.99 for overnight shipping, you're going to get $22 back to use in product points for when you want to use them. Okay, plus you're also going to get, with the smaller kits, you start back at 10% back. So if you spent $100, you're going to get your shipping back in points, plus you're going to go ahead and get $10 back in points to use on future products as well. So it adds up very quickly. And as you see, it can get a little confusing, and I don't want to overwhelm you, but after 13 months of doing an LRP of 50 PV, which is point value or more, you're going to start getting 30% back on everything you buy plus your shipping. So, and you're already getting 25% off. That's pretty phenomenal. Okay, but I go more into that and get you to help you to understand more when and after you've started your wholesale account. Okay, so a couple other things I like to mention is if you enjoyed teaching others about health or want to learn about how to teach other people to help themselves, just chat with me and we'll have a little interview or just a time together and see if this is really truly a good fit for you or not. Like I said, I did not start out in this thinking that I was going to build a business, but here I am. I've already been able to give up my day job, and I already make more in doTERRA than I did there as a manager. So that's pretty phenomenal. There's multiple ways to earn money in doTERRA. It's not just always going out to talk to people like I am and do vendor events, but you can just share as a friend and also make money. So many different ways to make money. For those of you who would like to host a class, I would love to come and help you educate your friends, because who here has not had somebody that they've already thought of that could really use these oils? I don't know, if you don't, then everybody must have a perfect life, but these oils are for everybody, all ages, from newborns all the way through the senior years. So I always have a little gift that I give everybody for having me over to their house. All you have to do is have water cups. I furnish everything else. And cups meaning glass or stainless steel. So I have a few dates that are available still for the end of this month, or I have 4 or 5 left open for April. So I'm already booking out. Okay. So let me know if you're interested in that as well. And let's see. So then once you have your oils, we'll go ahead and start a membership overview for you. I provide that, and I also do a body scan of you, which is just a device that you hold, so no pain. It only takes about a minute or less, and it will tell me what your body is needing, and it's very helpful. People love that, and I like to do that for the people that have started their wholesale account with me. It's just a perk. I don't charge for that. I do charge for people who are not in my tribe, and it's usually a $25 fee for somebody to have a scan done, and then I will help interpret it for you, and then we will get what you need to help move you on. But at your membership overview, I go through a lot of different things on how to use your oils, why you want to use them, how to set them up in your house, and yeah, and so on. So I give you a whole different description of what you need to be doing on a daily basis to help things turn around in your house. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions, continue to put them in the comments. If you have not started your wholesale account, you can go to my.doTERRA, and I think I can type that in here. Yeah, let me put it in here. And this is where you'd want to go, and you can start your wholesale account there. I can also talk with you individually. You can give me a jingle. Here's my phone number, and I can help you guys decide what is the best way to start, the biggest bang for your dollar. I want to make sure that you're getting what you need, as I'm not a pushy person, but I do know everybody needs these, and we want to be proactive, not reactive, as much as possible. So yeah, so feel free to reach out to me. I'm here for you guys. Once you are a wholesale account member with me, then you'll be asking to join my group. And here's my group. And it's on Facebook. Right in there is where I'm going to do a lot of educating. I do send out going and so forth as well. So if you're not on Facebook, we can help with that as well. Okay, well, I am going to unmute you guys and see if anybody just has anything that you guys want and or need help with immediately and you didn't want to put it in the chat. Anybody got anything? Well, did you find this helpful? Anybody?
I found it helpful.
Oh, great, Brenda. Yeah, you're welcome, Noelle. So if you guys also give me some ideas on some classes that you would like, if you want a motions class, I do have one coming up at the end of the month. It'll be at my house. So you're all welcome to come in and sit down and learn some stuff, but that's going to be on emotions. That's in my email that I sent out. I think it's the 30th. And let me check that in my calendar for you. Yes, it's the 30th. So at 11 o'clock, they usually last an hour to an hour and a half. We'll have a little make and take with that as well. So you'll go home with some emotional rollers as well. So let me know if you're interested in doing that. But if you have some other classes that you're interested in that I can actually help you guys with, that would be awesome if you guys either send me an email, put it in the chat, or just text me so I can get some of those scheduled for you all, okay? All right, well, I'm going to hang up now, and you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will talk again soon, okay?
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Bye, all.
Bye.